Right, hello YouTube. Welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise, where we will be finishing high rank today. Was not expecting it. I was expecting it probably like one part later, but we were hunting monsters really fast last part, so I don't think one was over 10 minutes actually. So we're finishing high rank sooner than we thought. We only have Elder Dragons left. Those Elder Dragons are Chameleos, Kushala, Crimson Glow Valstrax, and All-Mother Narwa, which will be finishing off high rank. So, yeah, I figure let's go ahead, get things started with Chameleos, and we'll go from there. I believe you do not like fire. Pretty sure. Chameleos. Yeah. Dragon's close second, but, Dragon Charge Blade, not the best one I have by a long shot. I don't know why I'm wanting to do this now, but screw it.
Done and done. I'd call this a win
Alright.
as always. Thank you.
So, let us get this final part of high rank started. But, before I do, if you watch this and you end up enjoying and want to see the rest of the playthrough in Master Rank, think about liking and subscribing. If you want to hang out live whenever I do these, I do these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30 Eastern, both on Twitch and here on YouTube. So come on by and hang out. Alright. The Elder Dragon hunting begins now. Alright.
Here we go.
I really was not expecting to finish high rank today. Alright.
Good.
Hello. Damn it. That was like half a second away from getting that off. Damn. I'm surprised that staggered. Okay. I need to remember I am fighting Elder Dragons now, so damage is, you know, gonna be a bit higher. I do need to remember that, you know. And I mean, these Elder Dragons, they were technically post-launch monsters. So. Granted, they kind of were meant to be in the base game. Alright. First down. Let's see what we get damage-wise. Alright, 114 is not bad. Alright. I'm glad I was where I was. Oh, I saw Valstrax there. Stay away from me, please. Bro, you just missed. How you just gonna miss? What? literally free. And you miss? Dude. What's wrong with you? Alright. Don't remember what the best option is. I want to say it was that, but it might be... No, probably not that. Probably just back. Alright, we're going for it. Alright. Alright. No, thank you. Ooh, okay. You know, it's really nice that this has such a, like, vertical damage option as, like, an opener. So thank you, Medic Dongo. Okay. Medic Dongo is definitely underrated by a lot of people. Makes you heal so much from just potions. Basically makes like regular potions mega potions, and makes mega potions not max potions, but like 3/4 potions. Might have stayed a little too long, maybe. Oh. Alright, you went inside. Alright. Nice. Exactly what I was hoping for, too. Ow.
Thanks, buddy.
I probably should have figured that would have been a bit much. Sometimes I wonder if I should just, like, make the poison resistance decoration just for when I fight Chameleos. Because it's, like, the only thing that ever really does meaningful damage to me. Everything else is kind of whatever most of the time. Okay.
Get ready.
Not the best placement for that one. Right. Alright, you went out.
Be careful. You're mine.
Nice. Oh, okay. I actually had no clue that had 2 hits on it. I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of similar to Gossarag, where, like, the ground that it kicks up also does damage.
After it.
So, makes sense. I just don't think I've ever noticed that before.
Concentrate.
Neat. I swear I learned something new every playthrough. Is it useful information most of the time? No. But it's usually something that just kind of, just like makes you go, huh, neat. Alright. In or out, in or out. I don't know what that is. Is that in? I think that's in. Usually out's further. If you don't know what I mean by in or out, they either go inside or outside of the poison circle that they make. And then you can kind of get free damage. Oh!
Nice one.
Haha! Alright.
Incoming! Goodbye!
Nice.
Farewell!
Nice. Going for it. Okay, yeah, you like sleep afterwards.
Thanks, buddy.
Come on. I was about to say, give me the damn KO, please.
That's one. Your days are
Finally finished that stun one. I'm probably never taking another one because it took how long for me to finish that one. Because I mean, it relies on one of my Palicos landing the shock tripper. Oh. Wow. Okay. But it like relies on one, my Palico's landing shock tripper, and then two, me hitting the head enough to actually KO the monster. Which, considering it's more like I don't really hit the head specifically, it's wherever the best hit zones are. It's kind of like a lot of the time it's the head, but at the same time, usually it's like, yeah, the head or the arms are fine.
stone time.
Like, I usually don't care that much. And aiming specifically for the head can be hard because I have a lot of horizontal moves which will then hit the arms before the head. So, yeah, oh well. Either way, that's Chameleos. And next up will be Kushala. I think also doesn't like thunder.
Complete.
Even though I feel like it should be fire. Well, actually, no. Chameleos doesn't like fire, not thunder. But I feel like it should be fire. Just for the sole reason that, like, you know, it's a metal dragon.
Hi, and welcome to my shop.
I don't know.
As always, thank you.
You know, melt, like, you melt the metal with heat? No, I don't know. Just a thought. Double Diablo seems like probably the best option. Yeah. Right. All good. Alright.
Welcome.
Nice having some materials for once.
Alright, here we go.
Math.
Okay then.
I math. Wahoo.
This'll be good.
I don't like doing math. But it's whatever. We got a 90? No, we don't. I'm never using a Chameleos
Okay then.
gem. I will use Chameleos gems. In no world am I using a Chameleos gem.
Right, here we go.
Just
Hope to see you again soon.
gonna point that out. Alright. Okay. I'll take a platinum egg. And that's why you do these. You can get platinum eggs from them. Plus, I mean, it's where you get Logni apples, which are just useful in a multitude of places. Alright, so. Right. Yeah, I said Kushala is up next. And that does not like I said, I think it's Thunder. I mean, Fire's close second. What's the difference there? Okay, so only slightly more Thunder. Higher affinity on Fire. What are the weapons difference? Okay, so yeah, I actually think Thunder is better because it'll stay higher sharpness for longer. So we'll go its regular weakness.
Great to see you.
Alright. Kushala.
You'll do great.
Let's do this!
Alright, there you are. Nice thing is, at least other than, well, I guess Dragonblight might actually kind of be a bigger issue. What happens with file damage if I have Dragonblight? I'll probably find out. Like, I imagine I will most likely find out what happens. Because, like, it gets rid of all of your dragon element. Well, all your element, I mean. But, why'd I go forward? Good start, me. Yeah. Okay, hit with the arm, not the head. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Moba. Appreciate it. Yeah. Really, really want to hit you specifically. Should have rolled the other way. That's on me. Okay. Oh, there's Crimson Glow. You can actually hit this time? Huh, big guy? Wow, you did. Barely. But you did land this time. You did land it. Alright.
Let's go.
Listen, it's free melding material. I'm not about to min-max getting melding material.
Come on.
That ain't happening. Oh god. Boom. Nice.
Done.
No! It just went away. Why'd I have to fat finger the wrong combo of buttons?
Take this. Incoming.
Okay, yeah. I did remember that right when I was going to, like, right after my mind decided I'm gonna sit here and counter this, that you can't counter those.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm just gonna go with 4, that's fine. Alright, not bad.
Get back here.
Not bad so far. Taking more damage than I would like, but it's all good. Okay, Gabe did not like me climbing right there, apparently. Huzzah! Oh, alright, there's... Magmala followed me, apparently. Okay, this is what I believe is technically called a clusterfuck. I believe that is the technical term for this.
Let's do this.
But yeah, I believe that is the technical term for this, is clusterfuck.
You're mine.
Nice. Hey, and the right monster stayed this time. Usually that doesn't happen. Didn't get the counter off in time, feels bad. Why? Nice.
Farewell.
Alright. Ow.
Nice one. One down.
Okay, we get a SAD wake up. Nice. I'll take it. Might even get a knockdown from it. Potentially.
This is the end.
Nice.
Your days are numbered.
Nice. Fair. No, thank you. I could probably SAD that. I'm probably gonna get hit most of the time afterwards, but probably could.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I didn't trust doing it there. Going for it.
Take this.
Fair.
Incoming.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not hitting the head here enough.
Just a bit more.
And yeah, I'm not getting... Well, they're not even gonna land before Chalk Tripper ends. That's why I'm not taking any more of the stun submissions, because I'm not getting them. Maybe once I get Master Rank and start using followers, maybe. Because they straight up just have KO damage. Versus I literally need Shock Tripper to land to KO ever. Is it that big of a deal? No. Ooh, nice. We have full files and shield charge, so we can go SAD. I don't know if this actually increases damage or not, having Savage Axe or not.
You're mine. This is the end.
Nice.
Victory.
Good stuff. Alright. That's it for the trio, because I already hunted Teostra before this. Alright. Alright, time for the hardest monster in high rank. Well, not including Apexes anyway. Crimson Glow Velstrax. Now you're probably thinking, you know, for people who haven't seen these, like, why are you hunting Crimson Glow before Allmother? It's because I just feel like, you know, finishing high rank with Allmother feels like, you know, you're kind of sending off the base game with the, like,
Quest
you know,
complete.
final boss of the story of the base game. I don't know. It's kind of like, why'd I finish high rank with Xeno'jiiva in World, even though Lunastra was in it? It's because it felt, you know, like you're sending off the like base game.
I'm having a sale.
'Cause to be fair, the final bosses are very rarely like
All done.
genuinely challenging. Although, Zoshia and Wilds is actually
As
pretty
always,
strong.
thank you.
Also, well, I guess what do you consider the final boss in Sunbreak? Is it Geismagorm? Because then I'd say yeah, probably not that challenging. But if you can count Primordial Malzno, then because I mean you got full on like you know story and everything for that one. If I remember right, I believe Crimson Glow is like weak to everything except Dragon. Yeah, everything's the same except Dragon. So what has the best? Because like that has the highest peak, but it very quickly drops from the peak. Definitely not water, definitely not Dragon. Like, I feel like ice is maybe ice is in, actually. It is a little lower on the element, but it does have the best sharpness. But I guess, to be fair, Crimson Glow is not a like, you don't fight it in an arena, so it can leave the zone. So I'm kind of thinking Thunder might be the way to go. Because getting the yellow is really bad. Yeah, let's go Thunder.
You're sure to find a bargain to
Seems
buy.
like
Please come again.
my best option.
Great to see you.
At least probably the most consistent. Alright.
Take a look at the quest list.
And I say this every playthrough. In my mind, Crimson Glow is harder than like they actually are in this quest, because the first time, well, like yeah, in my head it's harder than this quest is. Not saying it's easy, but it's because the first time I ever fought it was because I fought the advanced quest. Because I did not have the HR for the regular hunt. But I wanted decent dragon dual blades. And so I tried to fun.
Here we go.
I think I just combined fight and hunt. I tried to hunt, you know, Crimson Glow to try to get that. It didn't go well. It took a few tries.
I'm back.
To be fair, I also have a bad habit of just like not upgrading armor. So, you know, that doesn't help either. Alright, so need to remember that the front legs are actually like the best elemental hit zone. Actually weird. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. Okay, so what happens with files right now? Like, I'm more doing this... Oh, you just straight up don't get your files. Oh, that's the problem. Oh, I'm gonna want to actually use nullberries in this fight. Damn. That's terrifying, actually. Considering how annoying it is to not get Dragon Blight in this hunt. Wow, that's actually insane. Okay. Okay, so apparently I'm not getting two right now. What was that? Yeah, I don't trust that, so... Excuse me? You can screw right off? God, I hate that move. I don't think Savage of it. I've been bad at looking at messages all day. Sorry about that. But, yeah, I'm not sure, because it technically has a different name. Like, the Savage Axe SAED is, like, a different name. It's like Ultra Element Discharge or something. That's, like, why I think it might, but I'm not sure at all. Okay. I mean, this is good damage. Alright. Man, that Dragon Blade is kind of insane for this. Like, that's kind of telling me in Master Rank, when I fight him, I might want to build dragon resistance, or at least like something along those lines, just so I don't have to worry about it, because that's a big damage loss, just losing your files. Okay. Not as good as I would like. I mean, I've used 5 first aid meds. That's a lot more than usual. But it is also probably the hardest thing in high rank. So, kind of expected. Alright. We're gonna try to get cheeky with this and just do it right away. Hey, nice. That worked out very well, actually. Going for it. I don't even care if I get hit from this, to be honest. Like it's fine. Okay, you just snapped that. Goddamn. God, I hate you. Why? I'm kind of surprised that didn't give me Thunderblade. Well, Thunderblade, yes, from the famous monster that gives Thunderblade. Malstrax. Yeah. Oh, shield went out. Okay. God damn.
Thanks, buddy.
I hate all of your air moves. Just saying. Like, they all suck, because they all look the same, but they all get dodged in different ways. I also hate this move. Okay. Is it in Master Rank though? Does Master Rank the moves that I'm scared of? Do the moves I'm scared of not exist in the high rank? Okay. Love that for me. There we go. 123 is not bad. That's fine.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, maybe. There's a chance I get that one, maybe. Nice. Because, yeah, Crimson Glow is a monster that you can kind of hit the head relatively consistently. Damn, that does, like, fuck all when you're charged up like this. That was a mistake. Yep. Alright, at least get past the line. As long as I don't, end up having to use Moxie, I feel, a bit better. A bit. Right. I have Dragon Blight, right, yeah. God, it's kinda dumb. I feel like you should at least get, some damage, Because now that I think about it, it doesn't make sense. How does something that affects me affect just the basic functions of a weapon? Now that I think about it, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh well. Okay, I do have null berries on the wheel. I just never use them. Because usually it's like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. I do less damage, but it's fine. Now I do no damage when I do a big committal move. I hate that move so much, and I wish it was deleted. Nice. You're not like the big charged up, so they should do good damage. Yeah. It's when you're the glowing red. Well, I guess the crimson glow. This one. When you're like this, it does no damage. Which sucks. At least I'm pretty sure. Let me check. I didn't turn around enough. Why is that the way it went? I don't know. But I also wish that my character turned fast as I wanted him to. Yeah, so it's when you're charged up like that that you do that. Alright. So I guess I just do this. Seems like the best option since SAD does like no damage. What? Whatever. It's fine. I'll let him do it. What? Okay, sure. I hate all of you. Yes, I wanted that instead of the healing. You are annoying.
Thanks, buddy.
Could you just, like, only do this move? That'd be great. Yeah, I don't even want to bother doing that, because it'll do nothing. Why do they decide that, like, yeah, screw elemental damage in this fight? It already had Dragon Blight. It doesn't need to have shitty elemental zones either when it's powered up. Okay, just standing there now. Okay. Okay, like, why? It didn't need to have, like, 0 elemental zone when it's powered up. Like, I guess maybe, I don't know, like, it's the dragon element, like, neutralizing things, but then it's like, goddamn, why don't we just wear dragon element armor? That'd be great. I don't know. Just like, I'm hitting over 100, like, on pretty much anything. And then it's like, no, 15. Like, okay. Fuck me, I guess. Okay. Excuse me? That got a little scary for me personally. How late game fights were meant to teach people all that matters. Yeah, I know, right? It does literally end up encouraging Raw. Like right now, it's like if I wanted to do SAED, I would do literally nothing. And it's like, that, why? Like, it doesn't really need that. This has a long cooldown. I hit something for 150. It's somewhere on you. That's a good hit zone. And I need to use another Null Berry. Well, I mean, good thing, like, right now is the only time I ever use them. So. Like, it's weird because Monster Hunter has kind of had a problem for a while that, like, Raw is basically the only thing that really matters. Element just kind of adds more work. And so it's like, with things being the way they are, it's like, but you have one of the toughest things in the game give you Dragon Blight that entirely gets rid of one of the most, like, one of the few things that's pure element. And whenever it does hit, hopefully it's not in that mode where you do 15 damage with it instead of 100. Alright. It's weird. Like, that just feels wrong. I'll be honest, I just never really understood Dragon Blight in general. Why? Like, is there any, like, common thing that does attack down? Is attack down even a thing? Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't believe attack down's a thing.
Whetstone time.
If you're gonna have Dragon Blight that literally gets rid of your element damage, you should have the reverse. You should have something that gets rid of, like, raw damage and makes it like scales things purely off of element damage.
Quest complete.
You know, flip the script a little bit, make it so, alright, well, I'm gonna start using some elemental weapons so I end up, you know, not having to deal with 0 damage. I don't know, it's weird. Kind of been something I've had like an issue with for a while.
Wow, that's a
You know, it kind of comes from, you know, starting Monster Hunter as a dual blades main, you know?
patronage.
Never really used it. Didn't Rise nerf crit element into the ground? I don't think so. If anything, I mean, if they did, it's probably mostly because critical element's just a lot easier to get in Rise. Because in World, there were, I believe, 3 total ways to get critical element. Like, in the entire game. Because what, I believe it's high rank Rathalos, I think? I think that's the only, like, I'm pretty sure that's the only way to get it in base game. And then I believe then it's not on Rathalos and Master Rank. And I believe it's only then on Velkhana. And then Silver Rathalos has true critical element. And then you have Arch-Tempered Velkhana. But, you know, that's kind of like, by the time you get to Velkhana, I feel like, you know, you already have things figured out. But it's like, so, you know, that's kind of a whole other thing, is you need a whole skill just for element to work with crit. We're going for the final monster of high rank, by the way, which is All Mother Narwa, who does not like dragon. Great. Okay, actually, what else are you weak to? I would prefer to not have to use dragon. Alright. I can go for ice. Yeah, I'm fine with ice.
I'm having a sale today.
But like
Good
in
luck.
Monster Hunter crit, well, not crit.
Cheat for all your
Very much the
questions.
opposite with crit. Elements always had issues of just like not being worth it, or just straight up not as good as raw options.
Please select the
And so
quest
it's
list.
like, why is there a, you know, of the 5 elemental blights, like of the 5 elemental blights, why does one of them just straight up screw all the other screw all elemental damage, pure just raw damage, but there's like nothing in the opposite? Like, hell, I think that's what Ice Blight should be, probably. If you think about it, you know, have you ever tried to use your hands when it's cold and like they're freezing? It sucks. You can't handle anything worth a damn. Make that instead of, you know, the thing that changes every single game. Because Ice Blight changes every goddamn game what it does. Because, like, is in a weird spot where it's just like Water Blight, but more manageable.
Time to go.
Make it the reverse. Because then it's like, well, if you're fighting, you know, something that you can give Ice Blight, or you might end up running into something that gives Ice Blight, it's like, then run an elemental damage weapon. Doesn't even need to be their weakness. Just make it so, like, you know, you end up scaling things based off of element or something. I don't know. Like, I'm just throwing things out there, because it just feels weird that with the fact that element is inherently, like, in most Monster Hunter games, weaker. Like, I get that, you know, for Charge Blade, it's, like, the best option. But it's like, it's kind of my point, is that specifically Charge Blade likes it because it has a move that scales entirely off of element. But it's like, other weapons don't care about it because it's never worth it. In my opinion, it should always be worth it to, like, run element than not, you know? If you have the choice, then you should always be able to just go, yeah, I'll run element. Yeah, I wasn't close enough to capitalize on that. But I forgot you do that real fast in this one. Alright. Ooh, down you go. Nice. Yeah, I might. It is what it is. Alright. No, thank you. Ah, I wanted to counter that. So that gives me stronger SAEDs.
Thanks, buddy.
Damn. Really? Okay. Jen, you did something cool. Yeah, that's another thing, yeah. Why doesn't artillery buff element? I mean, I guess it just kind of, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you think about it, just that is another way of just buffing raw options, which, you know, Monster Hunter has enough of as is. Alright, next phase. Okay, can I hold the button long enough, please? Still don't know if this actually does damage. Alright. Where's my turtle? There's the turtle. No, I feel like there's definitely a lot of, like, just general balance things that, like, kind of gets overlooked because, you know, too many people in, well, I mean, I guess it's like, you know, whatever, build whatever you want. But a lot of people just obsess over, you know, my DPS, you know, my deeps. I need to do as much damage as possible, and it's like, I like, you know, being able to build whatever I want, so when something feels just objectively worse, it feels bad, you know? Cause I like non-meta builds, because they end up usually doing stuff that, you know, isn't something everyone else is doing. A lot of times I do a lot of unique stuff. Like my favorite builds have always been like more survival focused builds. Like my favorite build in Rise is my hunting horn build that I did where I had like 5 different forms of regen and I was basically unkillable. I didn't do as much damage as, you know, everyone else, but I didn't have to heal basically ever. So, you know, it's kind of like where... Maybe this will do damage. So it's kind of like, you know, I wouldn't know that that stuff's strong unless I tried it. And most people don't end up trying it, so then Capcom never really knows what falls behind. Because it's like, you only got, you know, a few people trying out, like, recovery speed, you know? Unless you're doing something I'm doing, you're not using recovery speed. And recovery speed is very strong. Like, don't get me wrong, it is very strong. But because it's not damage, you know, most people don't end up trying. Nice. God damn it. Okay, good enough. I'll deal. Alright, that is getting countered 100%. Ow. That hurt. Already gone. Ow. That, you know, was very close to killing me, just straight up. What? Where were you aiming? What? Huh? What did I just get hit by? What? What? Was there a hitbox on the tail? For some reason? Huh? Yeah, the armor that has filler skills are nice. Like, I feel like one of the skills that, you know, is the most, like, if you haven't tried it, you're missing out. And it, you know, unless you use it, you would probably think it sucks, is Mushroomancer. Mushroomancer is, like, one of the most broken skills in Monster Hunter. But unless you use it, it's like, why would I ever use that? It's like, you can have 10 max potions on top of your max potions at any time. Or better regen, or just instant potion. Like... But it's like, most people never use that stuff, because... You know... Oh, well, it's not damage, so... You know... I don't care as much. Ow. Why does that send me towards you, by the way? Just wondering. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think it's better to just do this. I think that's literally better than trying to do an SAED. And we got Magnum Olive already. Nice, I got my sharpness. Cool. But I almost feel like that might be a big issue as to why, well, big reason, I mean, as to why, you know, a lot of things just feel worse is because they don't get used, so then they don't get feedback. If that makes sense. Because, like, one of the coolest skills that, you know, has been in Monster Hunter for a while that has always sucked, but the idea is super cool, is Bludgeoner. You deal more damage the, you know, lower sharpness you have. Like, that just sounds fun. Try to build around, you know? But it just objectively sucks. But that'd be neat if it wasn't, if it didn't. Like, that'd be real cool. Alright, we got proof of a hero now. Because I had, like, a thought of, you know, what if, you know, with Bludgeoner existing, a really cool build was if, I forget what it's called, it's a, like, rampage skill slash, you know, weapon skill in this game, that from Anjanath, I believe, that's, you know, when you negative crit, you have a chance to do more damage. And, like, imagine a build where you go, you know, you're fine with the negative crit on the weapon, and you try to build around low crit and low sharpness. It's really good. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything with it early game, because you're very, like, stretched for getting any semblance of a build in low rank, or in, like, high rank as well. Early high rank. Alright. But I feel like if they, you know, did more skills like that, what just happened? I have no idea what just happened. I think I got hit, and then I got hit off of a ledge, and then I just fell off the ledge, so then I just had no recovery animation, I think. Nice whiffs, gotta love it. Hey, there goes the tail, nice. Alright. But, like, I feel like a big thing should be, okay, that was dumb of me. That's a mega. I mean, it's not, I don't think. Actually, no, it was. But, yeah, negative crit weapons are just, like, bad unless the raw overcomes it so much. But, like, just imagine trying to make a build like, it just sounds fun to try to do. you know, low sharpness, low, literally negative crit,
Thanks, buddy.
but it not suck? Because it's like, why the hell does Bludgeoner exist if we're not gonna make it at least remotely decent, you know? Alright. There goes all Mother Normal. Tails right here. If I can get through the remainder of the tail. But I feel like there's just so many, you know, skills that, you know, could be so much more fun to use. That just, like, kind of are just left there, because they don't really get feedback on it. Because unless the devs themselves use it to play the game, they're not gonna get feedback on it. Like, unless you know, unless you use Recovery Speed 3, you're not gonna know, oh, it's actually pretty decent on, like, what red health you have. You combine it with, you know, like Sushi Fish or something to boost your regen, your natural regen even higher. And then combine that with Rathian Horn regen, boom, there you go. You got a bunch of regen going.
Hi, and welcome to my shop. As always, thank you.
I don't know. Alright, but that was the last monster in high rank. Whew. So, next part, after we hunt Daimyo Hermitar, because, you know, you're not actually in Master Rank until you hunt Daimyo. After we do that, we will have follow-up firing pin, whatever that is. That'll be fun to figure out. When was this last time you've seen someone with Palico rally? We'll continue this conversation after I finish this. But that's going to do it for high rank. I will see you next time, where we will start Master Rank. So, until then, see ya.